Pete Karras, otherwise known as Alex Rocco from the CBS show 3 for the Road. He's a character and a face that should be identifiable to a lot of people because you played so many roles in so many series. One thing I wanted to ask you, you get killed off, or you had up until this time in a lot of the other appearances you have made on other shows.
I've been dying and killing violently in Hollywood for 10 years. This is the first time they trusted me with a pair of kids. You know, every time I walk into a casting office, they say, give Rocco a gun. You know, so my mom in Boston will be so happy to know that I'm a nice guy. Yeah.
Do you like the role and the part?
Oh yeah, well, first of all, I'm blessed. Not only working for Mary Tyler Moore people, but I have a chance to go all over the country in this luxurious $40,000 camper, and two nice, unaffected guys from Hollywood, my two sons. So I'm really very lucky. I don't have to go to stage 14 every day for 3 years or whatever, you know what I mean?
Alex, in your early days, you had to really work on the speech and the Boston accent.
Oh, for sure.
Can you still fall back into it very
Oh, yeah. I'll tell you a very quick story. When I first came to Hollywood, I went to Leonard Nimoy. You remember Mr. Spock on Star Trek? And I used to talk, hey, Fate, everything okay, you know what I mean? And I thought I was fine. And he says, get out of my class and go to a speech clinic. I said, why, I talk funny? So I went to the speech clinic for 8 months, and it brought my accent to a New York accent. But for some reason or other, it's acceptable in the business. Like, park the car is out, you know, but now everybody thinks I'm from New York.
Do you ever, well, you don't go back into it unless...
If I'm very tired, you can pick up my Bostonian accent, you know.
It took
like
you about 6 months then to really get rid of it?
6 to 8 months.
Well, you are very religious too, I understand.
I don't know about religious. I'm just...
you have an approach to life about stressing the positive aspects.
Yeah, I'm in the Baha'i faith.
You lecture some with that?
Yeah, I teach a lot of high school students. There's a thing that when I was in class, everybody just taught me my craft. Now, I just finished Fresno High out in California and Culver City High School. I go to the drama workshop, and what I teach the kids is when they get their craft polished, what to face when they come to, quote, cold Hollywood. I mean, Warner Brothers and 20th and Paramount could be the coldest things in your life. And if they don't have their heads on straight, they can really get messed up. So I try to tell them, like, to just get it all together. If you think you can handle it, fine, come to Hollywood. If not, that town's going to be very rough on you.
You were very anxious to get there, weren't you?
Yeah.
Took a job as a manager for a singer in order to get to the West Coast?
Bobby Pickett had a recording called The Monster Mash.
Were you disenchanted and it wasn't what you thought it would be once you got there?
No, anything was better than Boston. It was fun. It was just that... that whole I've been going to movies ever since I was a kid, you know, so I did the typical thing. Look, there's Raymond Burr and there's so-and-so, and I still do it. I mean, we had an affiliates dinner the other night for CBS, and I see all that talent, I go, there's so-and-so, you know. I keep forgetting now that I'm part of the team, and I go like, wow, you know. I love it. I really do. I hope I never lose that.
Getting back to preparing or telling kids how to face the whole process, how do you tell them to handle defeat and being turned down for parts?
I kind of do what I try to do what I do in my life. When I first came to town, the rejection when I was up for a part and I get rejected from a studio, I used to go home and like make myself 12 martinis and hide under the bed. Well, I read a little bit about the Baha'i faith, and I found a logical way to go is totally trusting God and let him do the worrying. And now that takes all the pressure off me. For instance, I got the pilot, right? Then you have to worry if CBS is going to buy it. Then you have to worry if you're going to go through it. Well, I mean, you can get caught up with 12 else's. So now I'm having fun. I'll enjoy how long it lasts, and I let the man upstairs worry about everything else. I trust him.
Great note to end on. Wish I could follow that, and so many other people, too.
Yeah, you can do it. It's easy.
Thank you so much, Alex
Thank you,
Rocco,
Faith,
for talking with us on our.
All right.